Welcome back, everybody. So guys, did you remember the Jumbotron? We just simply need to call it the Jumbotron. And yeah, the Jumbotron. Now save and go to the browser to see the result, and this is Jumbotron we've created. Okay, but some interesting things more you must know about the Jumbotron. If I just create an H1 here, and if I just put something like this is the heading and save and go to the browser and refresh. Okay, this is a heading, fine about this. So if I just go back and if I just copy this heading and paste inside the Jumbotron, then save and go to the browser and refresh. Now this is the heading. You can see that it's in a capital way. This is a heading. Oh, doubling. Well, this is not a problem. Now actually the Bootstrap the Jumbotron has made the heading more big. Okay, and there is something more you must know about the Jumbotron, or the things like the Jumbotron, called vel. I'm going to teach you about them. Vel. Now save and go to the browser and refresh. Now this is the vel. You can see that a simple rounded bordered element with the beautiful border, a beautiful contrastment of the border with the gray, where you can put any data. For example, this is the vel. Save and refresh. Now this is the vel. Exactly, you can see that the size has been increased of the vel just because we just put in the text. That means if you put the text, so the padding of the vel inside the vel is very big. But this is a simple vel. If you just duplicate and vel SM, oh sorry about that, yeah, SM. Now this one is a medium vel. Medium means you just know, don't need to mention the medium. This is the general vel. But if you just put the small, then refresh. Now this one is the small vel. You can see that the writing is still in the same way, but the size has been changed. Now sorry, duplicate this one and the LG. This is another vel. Save and refresh. Now this is the big vel, the large vel. And what is the thing is large in this? Just its padding. Otherwise the writing is still in the same way. So now why not we should learn some more elements of the Bootstrap. Just directly go down and I'm just creating the badges. So first of all, I'm just setting the hyperreference and the hash covering end this up, and then here the span again, and just putting the text like the 5 for now. And there, out of this span, I'm just typing the notifications. Okay, now save and go to the browser and refresh. Now the notification, and there is 5. Add in space first and then refresh. Now notification, actually 5 notifications, but this way is not cool. We need to add a class here, so I'm adding that, BADGE, badge. Refresh. Now I just added a badge here. You can see that the 5 notifications looking awesome. In the same way, you can apply the labels too. Well, you can apply the badges on the buttons. I'll just guide you about how to add the badge on the button in any class where we'll talk about the button. So by the way, right now I'm just gonna teach you some more things. This one is a badge. I'm just going down and adding an H1, and here I'm just typing the downloads and save. And inside the H1, I'm just adding an span again, adding in space here, and just typing beta. The meaning of beta is it's still in the actually development mode. So by the way, adding a class here, the label first, then save and go to the browser and refresh. Well, I'm not watching. Okay, I just put it the beta, but I'm not watching that here. Oh, the beta is there, but actually I just didn't apply any more style. I just make it label, not applied any other style, so I have to apply that, like the label default. Save and go to the browser and refresh. Now this is a default style of the label. Duplicate that one, and in the same way the warning. Save and refresh. Now this is a warning beta style, or actually the label style. And then the remove that, the danger In the same way, you know about different styles which I can apply here: danger, the primary, and the info and success. All of these styles can be applied as the the label, and looking awesome. Well, did you notice that all these elements are so big? Do you want to create some small labels? So what to do? I'm just going to show you. If I just put there the h3 and end it on h3, so save and refresh. Now this is small. This is a way to create a small label too. Just put the small heading, just put the label inside the small heading and it will be small. Well, let's move on to some more elements. Press enter, and let's make the buttons in the same class. I was just thinking to teach you the button in another class, but exactly this is not really typical, so I just thought that why not I should teach the buttons in the same class to you. So guys, here I'm just putting the value, click me, and save and refresh. Now this is a simple button I've created. Okay, and something more I'm doing, I'm adding some BRs here, and save and refresh. Now there is a button to click me. So add a class here, the bootstrap class for button btn. When you just added the btn and refresh, now you can see the button style has been changed and it converted into the bootstrap style. Go back to the notepad and add some specific styles to specific themes. Button default, this is the default style of the bootstrap, but we have to add the button default theme for this one too. Refresh. Now this is the default style that I just hovered the mouse on the element, and in this way I can get, you can see that they click me. When I just click on element, it changes itself in a more better way. Well, if I just duplicate this one, I'm just gonna make another button, the button primary. Now save and refresh. This is the primary button, actually the primary theme of the button. You can apply any button whatever you prefer according to your need, and in the same way duplicate that one, and instead of the primary just put the info and duplicate. And after that I'm just teaching you to make the danger button, and in the same way, you know, success, duplicate, and after the success we can put the warning. Okay, now what much, there is another new element which is only in a button, the btn link. The btn links makes the button just like a link. So refresh. Now the default, the primary, the info, the danger, the success, the warning, and the link, okay, all of them are looking pretty awesome. So something more we should learn about the buttons in class right now. If I apply another class, adding in space and adding the button lg, sorry, not in this way, only the btn lg. Now refresh. Now this button is the large button because I just added the btn lg, and for the primary I'm adding the btn sm is small. So refresh, this is a small button, you can see that, pretty awesome. And for the warning I'm adding the btn xs, okay, the extra small. So refresh. Now this is the extra small button, but I'm not gonna apply the MD because the MD, all of them are basically MD. But if you just want to apply, so please try to do that too, the MD. I just applied the MD on the info, means this one. So refresh, and nothing, I got no change. That means the MD is the by default. But something more interesting here, if I just copy this success, I can copy any of them. Well, I'm just applying the success here and adding any space and adding the btn block. Save and refresh. Now this is the btn block. It means actually it's just getting the whole width, and because you know that we are inside the container, that's why you can see that we just need to leave this space. So it's going perfect. Some more features, if I just duplicate this one or copy this one, I'm just copying the danger for now, okay, and pasting here. And for the danger, if I just refresh, this one is a button. Basically I'm just going there and removing the btn lg and deciding the disabled. What the disabled can do, refresh. Now this button is not clickable for now, okay, you just cannot click and you cannot get the result by this button. You can apply the disabled class on the inputs, input types. I'll just guide you later on. In the same way, if I just add the active class, so what it will be, what it will look like, refresh. Now it's looking like it's active. You can see that this is the danger button too and this one too. So when I just click on it, so now they both are looking same because this is the active class of the button. Another important thing is we can apply the button on many elements like the a tag, hyperreference, okay, the cover this one, and here I just put a link, okay, but here I'm adding a class BDN, and now whatever style do you want to apply, I'm just applying the BDN success, save and refresh. Now a link, you can see that the link has the same style exactly, but when you just click on it, it's just giving us the reference. That means it was working perfectly. And in the same way, if you just want to apply on an input type submit, okay, oh sorry, yes, now the class here and the BDN warning, I'm applying this one on the input submit refresh. Now this one has the style too. So I think you've got the meaning of all these things with these easy methods, but I'm just gonna teach you some more. Are you ready to learn more? All these things are very simple. I'm just gonna show you again the jumbotron I've just talked about, the well, different kind of wells. Then I just talk about the badge. You can apply the badge anywhere. What is the badge? You can see that this is the value in this way is a badge, okay, the like notification, the messages, and etc. And this is the h1, and here we just applied the labels. So all of them are the labels, you can see them, okay. I think they're awesome, the labels. And then we just talk about the buttons, and we just learn different kind of different styles of buttons. So then we just learn about the button block, and then we just learn that we can apply the button styles on the A and the input type submit too. So now I'm just going to teach you some more. Basically I'm just going to create a button group. So first of all, I just need to create the div, and here I'm just setting a class on it, the sorry about that, BDN group. Now go inside, and what more, the button, oh wait for a while, yeah exactly, it's going perfect. Now I'm adding the button here. I'm adding the button like home, the music, the software, and then after the software, remove that one, the contact us. Okay, great. Now save and just add some spaces, or just leave this, and yeah, actually add some classes here. Come on, what is happening? The BDN and the BDN primary, okay, and just simply copy this class and paste there, and there, and save and go to the browser and refresh. Now this is what I just want to teach you, but before that, why not I should add a BR. Now refresh, another one too, and refresh. Now you can see that this is a group of the buttons, and how it proves that this is a group, if you just notice, then only the four corners of this group are rounded, and the center buttons are not rounded or square. So this way this is a group. And in the same way, if I just copy this group and paste there, and if I just use the the BDN group LG and save and refresh, now the large group, as you can see, okay, it can be the SM, save and refresh. Now the small group and the XS, so refresh. Now the extra small group, you can apply all of them on the single element. So I'm just copying and I'm just creating some more. So now I'm not going to teach you about the grouping, group sizing. Actually, I'm just going to teach you about how to create the vertical group. So the BDN group vertical, refresh, and this is a vertical group. Exactly, this is looking perfect too. So why not we just go more, just simply paste it. I don't think that it's a little typical to understand, very easy and very simple to do. Just simply put the button group and now I'm just putting the justified. Now what they mean of justified, refresh, it's actually can be a justified element, but this is not going in a perfect way. Basically in this way, when we just want the justified element, so what we need to do, I need to add an enter and the a and hyperreference. So man, come on, the hash, cover this up and remove all them. But before that, just copy a single element and paste here and remove all that. Okay, and for this one I'm not using the primary, I'm using the success to make some change, and then again the home, the software, whatever, the music or articles, save and go to the browser and refresh. So this is the justified element.